Hi everyone, it's Lauren from Single Barrel Soaps, and today I'm really excited. I am making another new Valentine's Day soap, and I am using some new embeds I made and a brand new fragrance oil I've never used before. I've never used from this company before, so I am super excited. So let's get started. I have all my oils and butters right here. And I have my lye water that I'm just going to gently pour in down the side. I'm going to try to avoid making a lot of bubbles today. We'll see how that goes. All right, let me put this back over here. I'm gonna mix this in a little bit with my spatula, and then I will start the stick blending. Okay, things are at a pretty good trace. Now I'm going to add in the mica. I'm using Blackberry Mica Powder by Nurture. And I've never used this before in cold process. I'm actually going for a really dark soap, and if the hints of purple, there's just a hint of purple in there, that'd be perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna mix this in and see how it does. I do like that. I actually really like that. But I am going to add a little more purple just to make it pop. Let's see. I'm going to use the Cyber Grape mica. Purple's one I always end up using a lot. It takes a bit so it doesn't go gray. All right, so let's try that. Oh, I love that. I love that. That is awesome. All right, let me just do a little more. Perfect. I'm gonna scrape all the sides. Yeah. That'll be awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna pour some off into my bowl. A decent amount. I'm gonna try. I think I'm doing 3 pours. So let me clean up. Now I have never, let me talk about the fragrance oil for a minute. So there's a new company, Effervescence, and they were kind enough to send me their Juicy Berry Scent Oil, their fragrance oil. So I am so excited. It's a really deep, fresh berry scent. So I was going with kind of a blackberry look for this, and then some berry heart colors with these. I've never used this fragrance oil before, and I've never used this company before. So I don't know how the fragrance oil will act. It did say it had 0.2% vanillin, so I decided to do a dark color just in case it discolors. If it goes darker, it's not gonna hurt it, it'll actually make it look better. So I am going to pour some of the fragrance oil in here, about 1/3 of the amount, and I'm going to stick blend it in. And I'm just, messy. I'm just doing small amounts at first so I can see how it acts. Let's see. So the soap is getting pretty thick. So I'm gonna take my stick blender out. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of soap on a stick. So I'm gonna mix it in. And berry fragrances can be tricky. And I designed this soap so in case something like this did happen, it's not gonna mess up the design. I just wanna make sure that the fragrance oil is fully incorporated. And then I'll try something a little different with the next layer. Okay, we are back. So, I think I have enough soap. This may be a smaller, tall, and skinny, but I'm gonna pour some off here. I'm just gonna pour a little bit. Okay, now, I am just gonna put a smidge of the fragrance oil in. So let's see, it's thick, but it's doable. So we're just gonna put a tiny bit of the fragrance oil in. I may have just put too much. And I'm just gonna stir it up with this, my whisk. All right, it's getting thicker on me, but I think it'll be okay. All right, let's pour this really quick. Get in the mold. All right, I'm just gonna set that over there. All right. Let's just try to smooth smooth it up. My hair, yep, I'm just gonna go see if my head's getting in the way. Okay, so that's smoothed out. So for my first heart, it's gonna be this color, and I'm going to put it down on this side, and I wanna make sure it goes in all the way. All right, now we're gonna pour another layer. Let's pour just a smidge in here. All right, and we're gonna stir, stir, stir. All right, it's thickening up. We're gonna pour, pour, pour. And I should have hit the other one down on the ground. Well, I'll hit this layer down before I add the other embed. So I can see it. All right, I am gonna whack this down on the ground. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this guy in. On the other side, I want them zigzagged. I'm just pushing that in. Nice, okay. So now, let's do another layer. That's not gonna be the full last layer. Messy, 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 messy. Okay. So I'm not going to use, obviously, all the fragrance oil that I have. This will be lightly scented, but... Ooh, man, that thickens up fast. Okay. I'll make sure everything's in. Okay. All right. Make sure that embed is covered. Let's see, I'm gonna have to turn this on an angle. All right, let's whack this down. All right, so I did this way, so I'm gonna put this one back on this side. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna scrape out the bowl and I'm gonna pour the rest on top. This is definitely a messy one. That is okay. And a couple reasons besides the fragrance oil. I think the fragrance oil was definitely accelerating, most definitely. But you know, my temperatures could have been a little too warm. I had just heated up my my butters, so that could have contributed to it. And I did have it at a pretty good trace. So if I was gonna redo this soap, which I might try to do, I would definitely get soap at a much lower temperature and much like less trace, like just barely emulsified, and use a whisk to put in the fragrance oil. So there's some things I would do to change it. I really have no idea how this is gonna turn out. I am going to whack this down, and then you know what? I still have a pretty design I'm gonna do for the top because I want to. So I'm gonna hit this down, clean it up, and then I'll be back to do a really fun little top method I'm gonna try. Okay, I am back and I am going to make the top. Now I made a little mica oil drizzle. What did I use? I used, hold on one second. Okay, I used Hot Lips and Tickled Pink from Mad Micas. And all I wanna do is put little dots in here, or maybe bigger than little. And I'm going to drag my pipette through to make little hearts. We're going to see if it works. If it doesn't, it would probably be just par for the course of the soap as of now. Oh, why are you dragging? Okay. Honestly, this is kind of, I feel bad the first time I tried a fragrance oil from here. The fragrance oil didn't work out, but it's kind of always a neat learning experience for me, and I'm really glad that I moved this, like I just kept going on the other side, because it is workable. And I would have just changed a few things, and I will try again. I would have just changed a few things, and I have gotten fragrance oil samples from a couple of other of their fragrances, and they're amazing. So let's try it. All right, those are just like so bad. Oh yeah, it's bad. Oh, that's not gonna work. All right, these are not gonna be hearts. No. Oh, this soap is too thick. Oh my Lord. Okay, I'm just gonna play. I give up. They're obviously not gonna be hearts. Oh, this is gonna be a special batch. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I'm gonna get a skewer and try to make it a little cleaner line. Good God. I really should just sprinkle glitter all over this and just be done with it, which I might still do. I was actually gonna try to do a soap without glitter. Oh man. All right, let's just try it. There we go. Okay, I should have just used a smaller skewer. So I'm just gonna make it a little pretty. Man. All right. No, I don't think I'll do that. Okay. I think that's about it. I'm not gonna, no, I'm not gonna add glitter. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna spray it with rubbing alcohol, and then I'll bring you guys in for a look at the wonderful top I made. I'll be right back with the close-up. Hi everyone, I am back to cut this soap. Now I can see here it looks like there is some discoloration, but everything else looks pretty good. So I'm using my multi-bar cutter because there's 3 melt and pour embeds inside. So I am really excited to cut this. I have no idea how it's gonna look. So let's get to it. Oh! Okay, look at that. That looks so much better than I even hoped for. There's no gaps. You can see it's pretty funny. There's a little bit of glycerin rivers down here because it's super overheated, but that's great. And I really like that color. All right, let's go to the next one. And I have decided I am going to make another batch of soap using this fragrance oil. Now that I know what to expect, I will just make a design, probably something with a lot of layers, so then they'll set up pretty quick. So that's a good thing. If you know fragrance oil accelerates, you can design for it. Yeah. Ooh. I love this. Oh, and I put glitter in that one, in that embed. So it's great. So I guess the only thing that's gonna drive me a little insane is I wish there was more space in between those two. So this one was more right in the middle. That is a cute little bar. Okay, I like these. So I'm gonna keep going through and cutting them, and I will come back at the end. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to stamp these soaps. Now, I wasn't sure what size soap stamp I should go with, but I decided to go with my big one. Let's see how that is gonna do. like that. It kind of gets all of them together. I think I like that. Yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna go through and stamp these, and I'll speed it up a little bit since there's some background noise going on in my house right now. All right, here we go. I genuinely, I'm really happy with how these turned out. It was great. The fragrance oil did throw a little wrench in things for me, but it was completely workable. It didn't make my batter separate, which I've had happen before. I am going to give it another try. I'm gonna do, I think, a similar design and just be prepared. So a lot of things went into it. A lot of it was, you know, my trace may have been too thick. It was too thick. And yeah, so, and I should not have stick blended the fragrance oil in the first place. So those would be things to take into account, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do check out Effervescence. They are an amazing company, really sweet owners. They're great, and they have a lot of really good fragrances, and I will continue to try them out and tell you what I think. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel and let me know what you think down below. Thanks guys, and have a great day.